So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And we're underway. Torres, João Cancelo gets across to intercept that. Messi in acres of space out wide. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Beckham does well to get it back. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a sharp pass. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres. So what can they make of this? Big chance, Szoboszlai! And the ball's come loose here. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Al Nassr couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Tony Adams, now there is a proper defender, Jim.
Well, not too many Englishmen can rival his leadership qualities, Peter.
He just had so many strengths. You could go on all day about him, couldn't you?
Well, the epitome of solidity, thanks to his winning mentality and ability to organise a back four. You don't argue with Tony Adams. You do what you're told.
Neymar. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Al Nassr still without a single shot on target. He's played him through. Al Nassr are looking to break at pace. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Messi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Roberto Carlos, he's got away. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That looks a good ball through. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And now the breakaway. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Good spot, he's seen the run. Beckenbauer, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Maldini. Could move up a gear here. Neymar. And that has left him in a heap. Szoboszlai.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Beckham. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. There's the shot! It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Al Nassr have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And he's managed to gift it back. Barcelona applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had it taken off him. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Short changes him with that pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Petit. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Hits one! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Neymar.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
That is a brilliant interception. Torres. João Cancelo spots it and intercepts. And it's Roberto Carlos. Messi.
Un minuto de descuento.
Beckenbauer does really well to win the ball there. Szoboszlai. And he welcomes it in. Goalkeeper's ball. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Al Nassr go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Mbappe. Another chance from a corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Now it's Torres. Szoboszlai! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And here's Batistuta. Stood up well to him there. He's going for goal! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Al Nassr are still that goal to the good. Owen, he's got the shot away! He's got a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Al Nassr are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get...
And Torres! He's done very well to get to that.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. And no, that was never going to make it. Szoboszlai. Batistuta. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Driving on and making good progress. And there's a searching pass. João Cancelo is one whose deliveries we all know about. And it's Roberto Carlos. Owen, he could be in here. Oh, what has happened here? Great chance! And one more try! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
A case now of complete control. No way through. Oh, Batistuta! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Barcelona certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Al Nassr still have the cards to affect this game.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Petit goes sliding in. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
That's going to go a long way. Szoboszlai is fouled.
Cambio de jugadores.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Torres chasing after it. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! Oh, brilliant save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Beckenbauer clears it away. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai! No, not quite. And it's Batistuta. Pinches it off him. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the finish! It's in! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
Al Nassr clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Al Nassr are having a ball here.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Torres. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Turns and goes back. Oh, good ball. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. And already we're underway here. He rises! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And he's intervened well there. And it's Owen. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Real chance! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
That has certainly made things interesting. Well, decent hit! Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Al Nassr have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. The comeback is complete. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Al Nassr get themselves into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Al Nassr have scored 2 quick goals here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. David Villa! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Owen plays a sharp little ball here. Pedri. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Rodri. He won't be happy with that one. Mendes gets over and intercepts.
Arsenal clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Mohamed Salah. David Villa.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, this looks sharp. And Owen! They want to be quick to recover this.
Owen, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Rodri. Yamal. Spread neatly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
David Villa. Yamal. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Al Nassr heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Beckenbauer calmly anticipates. It's run loose here. Al Nassr have reached. David Villa! Mbappe. Now Salah. Rodri. And it's Salah. Arsenal have a free kick. Salah. Beckenbauer does really well there, he is strong. And the pass is intercepted. Beckenbauer. Mbappe. David Villa. Hit into the middle. And the shot! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. With a predatory goal. Well, there's the whistle for half-time.
Al Nassr are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Al Nassr head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead. Here we go again. Cafu. David Villa. Cafu. David Villa is in a really good position out wide. Shin to shin, bicep to... Speculative strike. Maldini. Played towards the front line. Mbappe going full steam ahead down the left flank. Rodri. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's a superb pass. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then. Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity.
Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. David Villa! Pedri. Mohamed Salah. Yamal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. David Villa. That pass has been well intercepted. Yamal. Mbappe. And that could set him on his way. Mohamed Salah. It's out for a goal kick. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Good pressure, determined, intense. And here's Mohamed Salah. David Villa. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems.
The attendance for this match was 60,810.
No, he's not getting his way this time. And it's Salah. Pedri. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And they are dragging it back. Game on again.
Arsenal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rodri. And that is a little undercooked. Has a look and plays it forward.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. David Villa. Beckham. Al Nassr do have a chance to counter here. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And he was quick to react.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Maldini defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Mbappe. Yamal. Mbappe! Mbappe! So close to drawing level.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong.
Now it's Messi.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, no joy this time. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Al Nassr can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. David Villa. Mohamed Salah. No, he just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
1 minute at a
Yeah,
time.
they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Pedri. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 4.
I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick.
Yeah, and I think it's a lesson to be learned in not conceding free kicks in this area.
Coming on the field.
Just off target.
Number 20, Sane. Number 8, Kvaratskhelia.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Al Nassr have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwavering. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome
Hello,
to everybody
and
who has
welcome
joined
to
us for this
today's match.
unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. We have already started here. Palmer. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, important interception. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad Jules Koundé a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that. He's brilliant in boxes and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that and he's a formidable presence at the back.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. And now the hit! And now a sudden chance to counter. Palmer! Oh, can he get onto this? Sane has it out wide and well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. They're taking a moment to consider their options. Fernando Torres, driving forward. Torres couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Owen! And that's really well manoeuvred. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Beckham. Oh, well played. Nakata. Nantes looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch.
He gets big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Sané. Oh, that looks a good ball through. McAllister. Sané. He's looking to set free a runner. Sané.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Always onto this. And here's Owen. And Owen! Another save.
Oh, that's a stunning save. I mean, his reflexes were incredible then. That's as good a save as you'll see.
Corner number 2 then. Nantes have the chance to go the other way. That is a brilliant interception. Oh, that's an inviting ball. Maldini makes the interception. Mbappe. And this is Owen. Decent hit! Messi. Koundé. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Owen. Palmer. Plenty to aim at here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. McAllister. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! No, not quite.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Threads one in. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly... Oh, that is asking for trouble. Sané. And he's had a hit. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Maldini. Cafu. Beckham. Mbappe. Now it's Owen. Fernando Torres.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That'll be a throw. Mbappe chasing after it. He's in space and looking for options. And there's the end of the first half. Well, as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Al Nassr have been huffing and puffing, but they don't look as if they're going to blow anything away. Their end product is just way short of standard.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Al Nassr have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's been given away. Sané. Now it's Sané. And the ball is out of play. Cafu. Palmer. Beckham. Fiddles it through. Sané providing an outlet on that flank. Can he get onto this? Sané swept in. Cleared without complication. Well, they've got it again.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
He can run onto that. Torres is sharing after that one. And that could spell trouble.
Such good technique.
He is through here. Check, will they claim to that? Nantes are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least. because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the
Substitution
plan.
on the field. Number 25, Owen. Number 14, Palmer. Coming on the field, number 4, Nedved. Number 18, Messi.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
The attendance for this match was 50,000.
It's a really well-measured ball. He's in a good position here. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Al Nassr are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is ended up in no man's land. Talisca. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's a shade optimistic. Al Nassr are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And that is expertly dealt with. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer, he's in plenty of space here. He has found the way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
And this is Messi. Well read, and the danger is averted.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Substitutions taking place.
Maldini calmly anticipates. And here's Mbappe. Nedved. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Nuno Mendes. And that's put paid to a promising move. Interesting ball. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal
Number
here.
10, Beckham. Coming on to replace him is number 11, Rui Costa.
Messi in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's an excellent interception. And he cuts out the supply. And it's Messi. And here's
3
Nedved.
minutes added time.
Out to the left it goes. The ball is bounced loose now. 90 minutes gone and nothing to show. Rui Costa. Nedved. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Whistle's gone and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Messi!
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. In with the challenge. The unmistakable Daniel van Bouten.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on. There's the hit! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Portugal clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Iraq finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Owen. Out of play for a goal kick. Serginho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Serginho. Oh, this looks sharp. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of...
Now the finish! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
That pass has been well intercepted. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. David Villa. Oh, easy pickings there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Portugal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Mbappe. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Kante goes steaming forward. Rivaldo.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Rivaldo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Well, the defence have two choices. Deal with the man or deal with the space.
Now that's well seen too. Messi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he's in on goal! Brilliantly cut out. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Iraq clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Yamal in acres of space out wide. Oh, it's just a little long. Portugal have it back and can go again. And here's Nkunku. Interesting ball. Xabi Alonso looking to run onto it. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Portugal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Rivaldo. Now it's Mohamed Salah. He's found a way through. Just eases him off the ball. Koundé. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Great position here. Serginho. Oh, good-looking ball. Koundé. That's good running with the ball. That is good alertness.
There'll be 3 minutes added time.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that pass isn't the best. That has been cut short. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And right on half-time, that is telling. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
We're... And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Yamal, pass is just off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
He's in space and looking for options. He has found the way through. Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Portugal have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Iraq have the chance to go the other way. And it's been shipped out wide. That's a fabulous ball. Goes in for the header! He has done it! And there is his 30th goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
substitution for Iraq. Number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 19.
Portugal go
Owen.
2 up and into
Coming
a
on the
position of
field.
real strength.
Number 20.
Well, everything is going to plan,
Nielsen.
Peter. A day for a
Number
regular
17,
managerial heartbeat,
David
at least for
Villa.
one.
Substitution.
Played in by Daniel. Climbs up big! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Xabi Alonso clears it away. Portugal are looking to go forward now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage.
He's had a hit! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Portugal blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Substitutions taking place.
This their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great hit!
The attendance for this match was 80,113.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Adams cuts it out. Portugal have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. It's a pretty loose pass. Portugal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Talisca. Talisca! And that has forced the very best out of the keeper.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there.
Mbappe. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Could move up a gear here. Xabi Alonso. Danielson. That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he can clear it away. Threads one in. Can he finish? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it,
Hello,
but
everybody,
it is
and
equally
welcome to
clear
today's
and
match.
very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now it's Owen. Now it's Mbappe. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alonso. Messi! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Yamal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Lamine Yamal really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Ronaldinho goes short. And now they can spring out of defence. Nkunku goes steaming forward. Good spot, he's seen the run. Oh, that's a fine interception. He can get that clear. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Portugal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, another save.
Mbappe clearly thought he'd done enough. The save was like a bolt from the blue.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Oh, he was first to react, and I love that part of it. The reaction was great, and he almost profited, you know.
No, he's not getting past him there. Van Bouten gets across to intercept that. Cafu carries the ball down the right. Still goalless.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. And he's intervened well there. Koundé. Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel Van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was. And to do that, you've got to be pretty handy. Shifted upfield. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mendes cuts it out. No, no way through. Mbappe! And that was very necessary. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in here! Ronaldinho. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor.
Real chance! That's another chance! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
United Arab Emirates have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rafinha. That's been cut out, well played. He's away! Mbappe. Mendes did well to stay calm there. Alisson clears. And it's Owen. And there's green grass ahead of him. Shapes to shoot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
United Arab Emirates have the chance to go the other way. Engages and forces him off the ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ronaldinho. He's dealt with that really well. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nkunku unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Owen. And they win it back again. And the shot's on here. And the finish! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that was vital. Stood up well to him there. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Rafinha, he's shifting through the gears here. And there is the half-time whistle. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. Reflections on the first half?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So once again, we're underway. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And here's Owen. Olise. Portugal have their second corner now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's a chance. Oh, this is a great position. Owen gets flagged offside. And he's there to retrieve it. Yamal. Oh, shooting chance! It's fallen kindly here. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Ronaldinho simply had to find something instinctive because of the unexpected way the ball came loose.
And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Mbappe.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
It's a promising position. Goalkeeper's ball. United Arab Emirates appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Nkunku chasing after it. It's gone out for a throw-in. Messi. Portugal looking to pass their way through. Olise. Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception.
The
most accurate pass. He's having a go!
80,953.
Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Real chance, there's the shot! Goal! Portugal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! That was a given, it always was.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Portugal take the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And he's managed to gift it back. Now it's Owen. He's had a shot! He's scored! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Portugal go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that's really winded the opposition.
He's going for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Rafinha.
turn to their benches.
Number 13, Joshua Kimmich. Number 20,
Just about up to 75 minutes.
coming on the field.
Portugal
Number 17,
have hit a quick-fire
Robert
double here
Lewandowski.
and
Number
are
10,
firmly in control at
Messi.
3-1.
Number 4, Hirotoshi Nakata. Substitutions taking place.
Mendes does really well to win the ball there. And it's Messi. Messi powering forward here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Lewandowski wins the duel this time. And he's taking no chances there. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Great position here. He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through, and the ball's... He's had a hit! Oh, should have put that away.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
He's got Tool. It's there! Great corner, and he did the rest.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, they've given themselves a chance here, but now it's a case of getting the balance right between attack and defence, and that's not easy.
Brilliantly cut out. And he's there to belt it away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Mbappe!
4 added minutes has been
Denied
indicated.
by an instinctive save.
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Ball is over the line. That's headed upfield.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Palmer. And that's a good ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. Portugal can do it here. 90 minutes away from reaching their target. It is the sort of opportunity they would certainly have settled for if offered it on day one. That was then, this is the here and now. Can they meet their ambitions, their aspirations? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here. Portugal cannot afford to slip up here. Terrific support, and they're going to need it all. Out to the right. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Julie, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And there's green grass ahead of him. And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Portugal with the corner, they're first. And it's hoisted clear. Referee's given a throw. Olise. Decent hit!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Can he finish? It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Yeah, the pass was bang on and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
Portugal have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Shot a goal! So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's put paid to a promising move. That's been cut out, well played. Van Dijk. Now it's Mbappe. Saliba deals with that comfortably. Iniesta. Julie. Julie. He's got away. Haaland could be danger here. There's the hit. It's in. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Chelsea grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Stood up well to him there. And here's Mbappe. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise, and he cuts out the supply. Haaland. And the pass is intercepted. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And it's Messi. Mbappe. Nkunku. Nkunku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Nkunku actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that has been knocked clear. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. Chelsea were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's picked shapes to shoot! Goal! Portugal! And they are on the rise again, ahead again in the race for promotion. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Julie, there's no... has a goal! Tomori, Kimmich, and here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he...
Just the goalkeeper to beat. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the... And Owen! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Portugal have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in control at 3-1. That's going to go a long way. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Nkunku running with the ball. Distributed tidily. Keeper's ball.
Vamos ter 3 minutos de compensação.
And here's Mbappe. Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.